Hey, welcome back to my dieting journal. I'm 3 weeks in. It's August 23, Sunday. Started off 253, 250 range. Weighed in this morning at 237, 16 pounds lost, baby. Just want to say, not patting myself on the back. I'm doing this for encouragement for you in case, and I encourage you to do it. But I want to tell you, it's difficult. It's difficult. I mean, I'm dreaming about food now, right? You know, basic method is counting calories, my BMR, my basal metabolic rate, the state that if I was bedridden in a hospital bed, just being alive, I would burn about 2,000 calories. With my activity level, I'm 2,600 to 2,800, maybe even 3,000. I'm calling it 26 is my BMR, 2,600 is my BMR activity number. So that's the point. If I eat more than 2,600 calories, I gain weight. If I undercut that, I lose weight. It works, irrespective of what you might think about it, what the doctors say about it. I think it is healthy. I'm undercutting it close to the neighborhood of 1,000 calories on a bad day. If I splurge, I'm still 500 calories under it. I usually, you learn a lot of stuff doing this. That's why I think it's a neat experiment. Um, every morning I weigh, and I weigh 2 pounds less than I did when I went to bed. And I think it's really neat, especially if I drink water before I go to bed. I can drink water, weigh myself naked in the morning, urinate. Probably not 2 pounds comes out of liquid, but I weigh 2 pounds less in the morning. Your body metabolizes a lot of energy while you sleep. Yeah, it's very difficult. You got to keep your mind off food. You got to do other things. You know, I kind of switched over to painting. Latest abstract painting there. I always need to do something. It's hot outside, so I move it kind of indoors. Still writing poetry and stuff, but have pulled in another hobby off the shelf. I got to go through 2 year intervals. I'll paint about every 2 years. I'll get the bug again, have the bug again now, so here we go. So yeah, just eating a lot less food. For supper tonight, I've already had it. It's 5 o'clock. 5 saltine crackers with 5 smoked oysters and red sauce. Maybe 150 calories. Not much. Also eating the oysters for the zinc. I'm trying to keep my immune system up. Goblin vitamins, D3, vitamin C, a lot of zinc. If you Google which food has the most zinc, you come up with oysters. Nobody's on the lead lap with oysters. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. Zinc is very important to your immune system. If you research into this whole hydroxychloroquine thing, you'll see that one of the things that HCQ does, it actually, there's a fancy word for it, helps get zinc into your cells at the cellular level, so the antibacterial, antiviral, anti-parasitic properties of zinc, the metal, will work at the cellular level. So if you read any literature, HCQ, they don't give it to you without giving you zinc. So even a Z-Pack, that's a high dosage of zinc. Zinc is recognized as being good for your immune system. That's good enough for me. That's why I do it. You know, there's an alcohol thing involved here. Recently, kind of switched over to tequila, mainly for the calories. So whatever your brand of tequila, really one shot of that has about 28 calories. By comparison, your whiskeys are about 90, kind of like a light beer. If you're taking a shot of whiskey or scotch, anything like that, bourbon, light beer, it's 90 to 100 calories a shot. So you kick back and have 4 beers, bam, you just had 400 calories. There's no way around that. 4 shots of tequila is barely over 100 calories. I like to drink a little alcohol. It also helps you sleep at night, gives you some rest. If you, you know, I'm telling you, by no means you need to abuse alcohol. You can actually be counterproductive to your immune system, but a little alcohol does help you sleep better. You get rested that way, and I do believe, although you're not going to find anyone that's going to advocate, me included, that you take alcohol to kill COVID or stave off COVID for the most part. Nonetheless, I think some spirits in you, in some moderate doses, it can't hurt. There is some science behind the hot toddy, the classic hot toddy of, warmed bourbon, a little honey, a little lemon. It does seem to work. Alcohol does kill germs. If you breathe those fumes, as you're drinking into your lungs, it can't hurt. Most alcohol, when you take it in, a lot of that, I don't know if it's most or whatever percent. I've just read this. I'm not a doctor. A certain amount of alcohol it's gotten rid through your respiratory system, through your skin pores. You perspire it out. That's why a drunk will smell like alcohol, because it's literally coming out of them. Which, you can ascertain some things from that. That tells you that the alcohol is going all through your body. And again, not trying to say alcohol is your prophylactic for COVID or treatment for it. I just think a shot of it a day kind of goes a little bit into the overall wellness package, believe it or not, along with vitamins, keeping your immune system up, keeping yourself healthy. That's another reason I'm doing it. To be honest, I'm tired of looking fat. I want to be skinny. Not there yet. I want to lose 20 more pounds, get down into the 220s or less. I'm 6'4". At 200 pounds, I'm going to be looking gaunt. I plan on getting into the 220s. Don't know how deep I'll go on my weight loss, but it's about overall healthiness. That's what I'm doing. It works for me. Just simply eating less. If I had to summarize it, eat less. And point number 2, eat less. And point number 3, eat less. And eat better. When you do eat, there's been a couple times where for lunch I had a ribeye steak. I didn't have any vegetables with it. I just had the whole small 8-ounce ribeye. My body was going like, yes, finally, after all them oysters. Yeah, the oysters, I'm taking it for the zinc, and there's something kind of about oysters. It's a lot like if you eat Chinese food, you eat chocolate cake, anything that really tastes good, you basically want more. Your body, give me more, give me more. And you go excavator on it. After you eat oysters, not so much. It does the job at giving your stomach something, a little feel, but it sort of takes your appetite away, because oysters, they aren't no party, okay? I like them smoked in the can. They're better that way. You put them on a cracker and some red sauce, you can barely taste. You just got a faint kind of tuna fish taste in your mouth. It's nothing. Get 2 days worth of zinc out of eating 5 oysters. So that's what I've been doing. Oysters for supper. Slinging a little paint. Don't know what that means. Don't care. Just expressing myself, just being me, just being it weird. On the fringe, baby. On the fringe.